We've been in New York City the past 3 days.
It's been a sprint, a marathon of sorts, triathlon, 100-miler.
Triathlon. So right now we're in a hotel lobby, breathing.
First breath we've had all day.
In the past hour, we've been all up and through,
Queens,
just all up through the
Brooklyn,
subway with
Manhattan.
3 heavy bags and a book bag and some leftovers from last night and a water bottle and a Pierce. There's snow on the ground. The water puddles. Watch your step. There's dog doo doo in places. There should be dog doo doo.
Those of you that live in New York City, how do you deal with the dog poop every single day? It's one thing. So we live in the suburbs in Raleigh, and you'll see people, they'll leave their dog poop like
In the grass.
in the grass,
But it's different when it's on the street.
in the middle of the path. I'm like, this is nasty. Thankfully, we haven't seen any rats.
That's actually really surprising. We haven't seen not one rat, not yet.
Yeah. But
And we've been all the way through the subway, but you would probably expect to see at least one rat.
yeah.
But either way, we got a little bit of snow. We got a
We
little bit of
did get
flares,
some snow
which
last
is dope. But yeah, I will say, if you're going to be moving and shaking through New York City during the wintertime, it's probably one of the better times because
Oh, better?
when you're ripping and running, you don't have to worry about sweating. You don't have to worry about getting on a sweaty subway. The smells associated with a hot New York City are dulled down. The pee smell is still there, but it's dulled down in the wintertime. You also don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about being next to somebody's sweaty armpit in the subway.
This is true.
So, funny thing, this is only my second time in New York City, but living on the East Coast my entire life. Grew up in Baltimore City, so just a hop, skip, and jump away. But this trip is dope though because family time. But then seeing Hell's Kitchen, the musical,
Oh yeah, talk about it.
that so the actress who played the mom, her vocal cords are made of gold and diamond and platinum and honey. So when I tell you the high notes she was hitting, and then she hit more high notes on top of that, unmatched. And then the storyline was beautiful.
Yeah.
There were some intriguing plot holes, but overall, I really enjoyed that musical.
And we caught it on one of the last days, so it's currently February 16th, and we saw it on the 15th. And the last show on Broadway is going to be on the 22nd, so the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I was hoping that Alicia may do a pop-up like she did last year for Mother's Day, but she said, nah, bro, it's too cold out here. I'm not driving out there. So it's all good. It was beautiful. We ended up having to rush to dinner right
rushed
after.
everywhere.
Everything felt like a rush, yeah. Literally, this whole weekend was a rush. I told Darian earlier, I can't wait to turn my brain off and just sit in silence and not think. But I think this also just comes with being in New York City. Like, everything is just hustle and bustle. And what's interesting is after this trip, I asked Darian, I was like, do you think you could actually live here? He was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
But as for me, I remember I used to dream of moving to New York City and going to NYU and living in like Upper East Side. But every time I come here, my little suburban self is like, I am overwhelmed. I feel as though everything is a rush. And I love it for y'all. Like, I get the vibe that you can only really get in New York City. But I'm always come here to visit. Unless there's a major job that brings me here to live. Y'all are God's strongest warriors because couldn't be me.
It was funny. Yeah. Also, the cost of living, that, I mean, outside of the cost of living in a big city like this, oh yeah, I'm
I think,
thoroughly enjoy
yeah.
that. But when you think about the logistics of how to actually live in New York City, that's like, alright. I mean, $12 for a bag of candy. Come on.
$12 for some Wi-Fi at the coffee shop after paying $12 for the latte. You gotta buy the Wi-Fi separate.
Yeah, there's some stuff where it's just like y'all just be making up numbers at this point. Y'all literally just make that number up. And just yeah, this whatever we think it might cost, just multiply that by 2.7, and then that's the New York City price.
Yeah. We did go to one of my favorite Thai restaurants out here. Last night we went to Fish Cheeks, and they opened a new location a couple weeks ago, but we weren't able to get reservations there. But having been to Thailand 2 times, this is probably the most authentic Thai food that I have ever had outside of Thailand. And so we both got some, when I say flavorful dishes. Darian over there wiping his nose, trying to get some water. And this guy usually loves spice, but them Thai chilies, they hit different. It was a really nice experience. Like the drinks were all really tasty and flavorful. The appetizers, their zag wings are phenomenal. The calamari we could have done without.
Calamari, it was smothered in squid's ink. I never thought of squid ink to be a condiment.
I was worried that our pee was gonna be like black. Like, you know how when you have beets?
Yeah, it'd be paper. I didn't know squid ink was edible. Actually, I thought it was just
Really?
like
You never seen squid ink risotto?
no. I didn't. I've never encountered squid ink as a condiment slash a topping for anything. I just thought it was squid excrement, but it actually tasted all right.
Yeah. And they had like some lemongrass in there as well. The lemongrass they use in their dishes they do a good job. They have coconut curry crab that's also really good. They have a fresh branzino that's amazing. We didn't get a dessert because we thought we were going to be finding a bakery somewhere else. Darian and I did end up finding Whole Foods and got this berry tart that was nice. But the ambiance there is great. Like they do a great job with the decorations. Food comes real quick, and yeah, overall, like anytime I come up to New York, that is absolutely on the list of places to stop. So if you're coming up here in the future and you're okay with going up to Soho, I don't know where their other one is, but it might be in Brooklyn, but it is well worth every last overpriced dollar. Because why was Morning Glory $14?
The morning glory, for those who don't know, is just a collection of greens. It's in the same family as kale.
Like kale, spinach, yeah, it's like leafy greens.
Nice little roughage.
The tom yum was like $40. I was like, tom yum back in Thailand, if you paying $5, you be paying too much. So, but we're not in Thailand, so that's okay, I guess. But yeah, very, very, very well worth it. We went to Dolly's for breakfast yesterday.
That
It was cool.
really good.
Yeah.
Their grits, the consistency of the grits,
She was
it was thicker than I was expecting. And it was also like no pun intended, it was grittier than I was expecting. It almost, I don't know how to explain it, but I just wasn't expecting the texture, but it still tasted good.
Yeah. You got the shrimp and grits. I got the.
We
what
got the
is it
golden
again?
fold.
Yeah, I got an omelet with some bacon. The bacon portion size was hefty. It was good. So yeah, the food that we've had has been lovely. The wedding was beautiful. Like to have a Valentine's Day wedding is such a treat.
Yeah, bro.
The
That
weather,
core memory. Oh yes,
The
the
weather was
fact that there was no rain.
yeah,
Like
it's a big deal.
this weekend would have been exponentially more difficult if we had to deal with rain. Even if it was just a little bit of rain, but if it was just rain at the perfect times when we had to go through transit and go about our day. Because it's one thing for it to rain, it's another thing for it to be cold rain. And usually it's cold and soggy and upset. So thankful that the weather was pleasant.
Yeah. Yep. So I still got about 300 steps to do
And we got
before the end of the day.
and
I'm
we got
sorry,
plenty of stepping
300
to do.
calories. How many steps I got left? About 5,000 steps left. So we're in the perfect place to
We're
do
gonna
so.
hit
So we're gonna go find a cute coffee shop, meet up with one of my best friends, Melandi, and then get to walking. Get to walking. Get the calories burned because later on we're gonna be on the Amtrak for a couple hours. So
Yeah, next stops are still on the East Coast. Y'all don't need to know where we're going, but just understand that we just from the 13th to the 24th, between two of us, a lot of motion, a lot of things happening. So
yeah.
all of half of February has been spent traveling.
Yeah.
So,
And we got some stuff cooking. We're excited to share
oh
later.
yeah, man, y'all like this is like the previews before the actual previews. You know, we go to the movies and you got that real early, and they got the rolling slideshow of just promos and stuff before the real previews start. This is what this is. This is the prologue to this is the author's note. Actually, this is the author's note before the prologue.
All right.
Before chapter one.
So y'all get that there's a lot coming, and we look forward to sharing in due time. But until then, y'all be blessed. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.
Deuces. Actually, when I just thought about it, the author's note is actually at the end. This is
wrap
the
it
acknowledgments in the beginning when they dedicate it to their Doug and their wife and their grandmother, and then then they do the thing, but.